What is going on, guys? Josh Deakins here, Crossroads Auction Center, and we're going to do something a little different this time around for all of our new YouTube followers. This is a table deal highlight. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk you through some of our table deals that we will be selling this Tuesday, and that is actually tomorrow at 5 o'clock on Facebook Live. That is 8/23 is when we're going to be selling this stuff. So if you're watching this after 8/23, it's already gone. But we're going to be selling this stuff tomorrow night, and this is our first table we're going to talk about. We're only going to highlight a couple table deals here, so pay attention. Not everybody that can come, that buys from us is able to get down here and preview, and we understand that. So we're just going to give you a closer look at a couple deals that we thought were kind of neat, and of course we have a lot more deals like this we're going to be selling you guys. This is a Star Trek table. That's right, I said Star Trek, not Star Trek. There's a difference. This is really cool. You have all these figurines here still in the package that I thought was really neat. We have a couple copies. So there are a couple multiples, a couple of them like this guy here. We have, looks like 4 of him. So there's a bunch of these, but then we also have some onesie twosies in here. Like we only have one of these guys. But overall there is, looks like 5 to a row, 5, 10, 15. There's at least 20 of these on this table deal. And we will be selling these 20 figurines in the package with this. This is all going to be one table that we're going to be selling you guys. Looks like there's a couple other things on here other than just Star Trek. We have the, well, here's the Star Trek Pez dispensers. Those are really cool. There's also a bunch of Battlestar Galactica. Looks like a bunch of DVDs. Wow, look at that. All the DVDs in there. Must be a whole collection of there. Look at that stack. That's a huge stack. Plus there's a Battlestar Galactica board game down there. I'm not sure what year that is, but that's pretty cool. Maybe it says it on the back. Look at the back of that thing. And if you want, we'll actually open this up and you can see what we got inside, because that's the cool part about being part of this YouTube Live thing, is you get to see the parts and pieces of stuff. There's the board to it. That board looks like it's in pretty good shape. There's the board, and here are pieces and parts. I don't know what's supposed to be in here, but I see some ships and I see some cards. And it looks like there's your little spinner thing. So that's really cool. And there's your Battlestar Galactica board game on the Star Trek table. Looks like there's a couple other figurines on here too. Some nurse guys. Final Fantasy. There's a Final Fantasy guy on there. And some Star Trek party stuff. You can throw a Star Trek party. I like this. Party boldly. All right, so that's one of the table deals we will be selling you guys this Tuesday. This is another one that we're going to be selling you. This one is right full of comic books. We actually hit this one briefly in our commercial we did earlier. That's a Spider-Man with Dr. Doom. I think that's an early Star Wars. That looks pretty cool. And these are some of those, you got the plastic on, but they all look like they're in pretty good working order. Very neat stuff right here. I did see a lot of G.I. Joe on this table. X-Men. I like that Fantastic Four. That's a really neat one. Where's the other ones I saw? There was a Spider-Man one that I thought was really cool. This is Spider-Man the Lizard. That's the first time the Lizard was in the Spider-Man comics. This isn't one of the original ones because it does have the black lining on it, but that's still a neat one if you wanted to own one of those comics, but couldn't afford the $3,000 or whatever the original series was. But that's a really neat one. This is going to be a fun table to sell. More Avengers down there. Lots of G.I. Joe. The Fly. I'm not really too familiar with The Fly. He must be Canadian. More G.I. Joe down in there. So that's a table deal. We will be selling this as one whole lot. One whole lot. That's how we're doing our lot highlight right now. We're going to highlight all this stuff. Look, more G.I. Joe down. Oh, no, that's Green Arrow. Check that one out. Didn't even know that was in there. The Green Arrow, a little DC mixed in with all the Marvel. That's really neat. All right, we got another lot over here. Check this out. These are all Legos. We're going to sell this as one whole lot. We got the bags of Legos, the buckets of Legos, and all the boxes of Legos. I see Batman in there. That's pretty cool. That looks like a Christmas Lego set. I don't know what this Galaxy Squad is. Disney Frozen. This one looks like it may be open, but if you look inside there, I don't think it's ever been, oh, it's got a Ziploc bag, so I guess it's been well taken care of. Olaf's still in there, so that's got to mean something. There's one of the princesses, Elsa. That's down in there. Tons of Legos in this deal. And again, it looks like this one's not even open. This one's never been open. Christmas Legos. All the Legos in the bags. This is a huge lot right here with the Legos. And again, we're going to sell this as one whole lot. This whole bottom half of the shelf right here, all Legos, is all going in one foul swoop, as we would say. That's going to be a fun one to sell. We also have, if you look up here, this is going to be another lot that we're going to sell. This is all Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, and here, check this guy out, from Thundercats. Put in the comments if you know what his name is. I bet you some of you guys do. I don't know his name. I think he goes on a pencil. But we got the old Thundercats coloring book in there. Got the sword. Don't really know what it does. Well, there it is. If you're a Thundercats fan. I don't know, I can't get it to open up. But there you go, there's that. All the Lord of the Rings in there. You got Gandalf, Frodo, Game of Thrones people, all these figurines. This is all going to go in one lot that we're going to sell. Looks like a Game of Thrones. Is it a board game? Is it a toy set underneath this? What is that? Game of Thrones. Legos. I see Lego blocks. That's actually really neat. This is where previewing comes in handy. Oh, there goes that. Yeah, it looks like that's a whole Game of Thrones Lego set. I would open it up, but I'm afraid to. There you go. Look at that. Look at all those pieces in there. Actually, it's upside down. We'll flip her over. Oh no, that's the right side up. We got the Game of Thrones 4D puzzle. That's interesting. And then on the top of this shelf, we have more Hobbit. We have Lord of the Rings checkers. And check out that Dungeons and Dragons game. I hit on this in our Facebook Live preview. Here, I'll pull that right down. We'll talk about this one a little bit. I believe this one is from 1980, I believe. It's hard to say. It could be. Is it in the corner? 1980. This one's from 1980. So the game was fairly new at that point in time. But it does look like, from what I see, a lot of the pieces are here. There's the board game, the board to the game. If I can do this without dropping it. There's your cards. And there's your dice. There's 2 dice in there, and it looks like a bunch of little pieces. So it's not just an empty box. It's the real deal. Let's get that back up there without dumping it. All right, cool stuff. Now let's check out this one here. This is another lot that we're going to sell all as one whole lot. And we're going to highlight this one because it's got the Aurora AFX track on it, on the little speed track here for the cars. And this actually does have, from my understanding, the cars in it. There's 2 of the cars, and then here's 2 more. I'm not really sure how this whole thing works. I think they are supposed to go, you can take this body off of there and then run this one from what it looks like on the package. But the cars are in this. Looks like it's got the controllers. It's got a lot of the track in there. I would dare to say it looks like most of it's here.
Yep.
I would say most of it's here. I don't know about all of it, but I'm going to say enough to say most of it. It still has the paperwork, so that's a good sign.
Don't see that too often, Josh.
Yeah. Tells you how to put it together. And like I said, we're going to sell this all in one whole lot. So you're going to get this set with it too. I don't really know much about that set. Looks like there's quite a few pieces. The cars to whatever this is down there too. There's a car to that. Might be another car in there. We also have, this is a really cool Pepsi Cola truck. Oh, look at that. With the tow motor and the little Pepsis. Looks to be in really good shape. So once again, we're going to sell this as one whole lot. That's going to be a whole lot that we're going to sell in one round. And this one here, we have another Aurora AFX track with it. This one, it looks like we got several cars. It's got the tractor trailer. Looks like it may need a little help. I don't really know what the deal with that is or how that works. But there's the body to it. Here looks like there's another part of that tractor trailer. And we have the car bodies, the cop car. Smokey and the AFX Express, it says. A lot of track down there. Paperwork with this one also, and has the controllers. Looks like there's a lot of pieces down there. There's your plug for it. You can see that. If I wasn't too far in there, there's your controller. There's another controller here. And with this lot, you're also getting all these other games, the MASH game, Miami Vice, and we have the Super Thing Maker. I don't know if you guys remember these bad boys back in the day. Mattel Toys. These were cool, with all the molds in here. And someone looked like they made some things with it. Look at that guy. Tons of molds. Bugs. And last but not least, you guys have been begging me for it. We have my lightsaber I've been playing with. This is actually a really, really fun lightsaber. It is the Kenobi, the Obi-Wan Kenobi Black Series, I believe, is what they say. All working. Pretty neat. We looked this thing up on Amazon because we were curious about it, or did some research on it. That is a $1,000 lightsaber on Amazon. You can look it up yourself, check it out, see what you think. It's got some weight to it. I don't know if it's aluminum or metal. I'm not sure really what it's made out of, but really cool, really fun lightsaber. I've been playing with it. I've been using it to point at things, tell people to do things for me, and they do it. So once again, my name is Josh Deakins. This is Crossroads Auction Center, and this is our table deal highlight. All these items will be sold this Tuesday, that is tomorrow from now, on August 23rd at 5 o'clock, Facebook Live. You can do all your biddings right in the comments. We're doing this special for our YouTube followers. We will be sharing it to Facebook. So if you have not subscribed to our YouTube page, please do it. We have a ton going on to this page, and you're going to miss out if you don't just subscribe on cool things like this. So we'll see you guys all tomorrow at 5 o'clock. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be a good time, and we'll see you then.